The Bible here just throws something in, and you can read right past it, and it's this little word, eunuch. Okay? Some of you guys are like, what does that mean? Exactly what you fear. Exactly what you fear. So there is the chief eunuch who oversees the eunuchs, and he oversees Daniel, who must be a eunuch. The spirit of Babylon is always trying to emasculate the men of God. And spirit of Babylon, the Lord rebuke you. This was a surgical procedure 2,600 years ago to undo God made them male and female. It doesn't matter how bad it gets for you and me. Let me just tell you this, Daniel had it worse. Let me say this as well. Sometimes Daniel is wrongly taught. If you do the right thing, you won't suffer and God will deliver you. Here's what happened. Daniel did the right thing in Israel and got taken as an exile, a slave in Babylon. Now, some people will look and they'll say, well, he got saved from a fire and from the lions. Yeah, after he was castrated. And let me just tell you, if you castrate me, please put me in a furnace. Please feed me to a lion. All right, I'm out. I'm going to heaven. Rock, paper, scissors, eunuch. I'm out. Daniel was castrated, lived in Babylon for 69 years and died there. How many men would agree with me? That's not winning. That's not winning. I would say more, but I have to fire myself. Okay, now, let me say here what is particularly offensive. What do we learn from the spirit of Babylon? Number one, the spirit of Babylon always tries to undo God-given gender roles. Behind the spectrum is a spirit, the spirit of Babylon. Number two, some of you feel fear. That's the spirit of Babylon. The Lord rebuke you, and we welcome the Spirit of God. Number two, the spirit of Babylon is always seeking to alter healthy sexuality within the covenant of marriage. Daniel never gets to consummate his marriage. He never gets to marry a woman. He never gets to enjoy marital relations according to God's intentions. Number three, the spirit of Babylon is always seeking to attack marriage by causing these young men to become eunuchs. They are negated from marriage. They'll have no legacy. They'll have no lineage. Because number four, the Spirit of God does not want to see children brought into this world and raised by believers. It's a culture of death. And this all happens when the spirit of Babylon overtakes the educational system. Daniel needs to be sent to the University of Babylon. And there he needs to be reverse evangelized. He needs to be disconnected and decommitted to Yahweh, the Lord Jesus Christ, the God of the Bible. Let me tell you this, the spirit of Babylon is still at work, attacking gender, marriage, sexuality, families, and overtakes education in the universities. The spirit of Babylon has started writing curriculum for kindergartners to be brainwashed in Babylon. Those children that grow up in Babylon have been brainwashed by Babylon. They think that Babylon is correct and right because they know nothing else until a believer shows up and stands against Babylon to show that there is a king over that king, that there is a kingdom over that kingdom, and that the God who made this world and all who dwell in it also gives instructions for how everyone and everything is to be used according to his intentions.